Welcome back to Bazaar. I'm rather incoherent, and today we'll be taking another shot at Vanessa. Vanessa's the character that I feel the least confident in. Despite me having less experience with Dooley, I feel comfortable when I'm piloting Dooley, and I feel unstoppable when I'm piloting Pig. But with Vanessa, I very much feel like my starting skill tremendously dictates how I get to play the game. And then when I do play the game, I feel like I'm almost wholly at the mercy of shops as to how viable the deck will be. Most Vanessas struggle past day 10 as other decks outscale them from Pig and Dooley, and especially with weapon Vanessas who don't go 10-0 and get Diamond win, they find themselves struggling even harder than other Vanessas. And I feel like I am less of a pilot and more of a passenger when I am playing Vanessa games. I wanted to do another video, try again, see what sort of build I got and how it went, and we end up going for another, though meaningfully different weapon Vanessa with a painfully similar results. Not that I went to all the shops and didn't find anything, quite the opposite. It's just that after day 10, everything I found didn't seem to matter in the end. Anyway, once again, I am all ears if you have advice for Vanessa, but for now, I'm likely going to be playing a ton of Pig and Dooley until the next balance patch hits, which will hopefully be nerfing Weapon Stealer, because that card is one hell of an outlier. Alright, let's see if we can do better with this Vanessa run than the last one. Well, the opening cards leave something to be desired. Of the lot, Shark Claws has the highest chance of actually turning into something, and it does sell for the most, you know? Weapons deal plus 12, leftmost. Weapons deal plus 12, or right item has burn. This is a big gamble, but for poison I might be considering it, but burn is so much harder to force than poison. I'm gonna go with generically weapons at plus 12, which will very quickly be better than this. Hard to say no to Cult. Normally I don't approve of first vendor or first hour vendors, but knowing how good the odds are of hitting what I want, although we seem to have missed it all this time. There's the knives. Unfortunately, the knives will be exactly all I can get since the second roll had no small items. That's fine though. There's an argument that I should have bought the gun expecting this to happen, but there were still bolas on the table and the bolas are much better than the gun. I think I go for Kyber Drone. It doesn't really matter a ton. And I'm very much doing a similar thing to my previous build, where we're just going to be doing small weapon spam and trying to force. Like, the goal is definitely 10 wins Diamond on Vanessa every single game, but that's especially true when you find yourself with a non-scaling weapon ability as your start.
See that plank?
Eco Talisman's like helpful, but not good enough on its own. I like the experience a lot. I don't like going to Curio with no money. Counterpoint, if I get specifically the ammo, the gunpowder's so good. Is it good enough that I would consider rolling for it? I'm definitely buying the Vial of Blood.
There 20 years.
I don't think I would roll for it. I think I'm gonna take the Sunderer, toss this, get the weapon on board. If I rolled for it, I couldn't even buy it without selling something. I'm happy with this. Obviously, I'm not buying anything, so that locks me into chocolate parts, which is miserable. But at least they give me a very slight edge in this Vanessa fight, and I'm gonna hold on to this talisman for quite a while. Probably want to put it on a repeater much later down the line, but definitely don't really benefit from it to it right now. I might also just, you know, sell it whenever I need the gold the most, but iron sharpens iron means I'm stronger than them right now, and they sold their starting items, so I'm almost certainly winning this. I was briefly terrified. I was like, which one of these is the silver weapon? I'm probably dead, but they just don't have the silver weapon.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
To be honest, without a silver weapon, I expect him to lose several games and fail to get 10 wins.
Waiting to be filled.
Plus 3 damage for all of my weapons versus garbage. Plus 3 damage is also pretty low, to be honest, though. A friend might actually matter more. The friends are all pretty bad. I could get like a pufferfish. That would be a good chunk of money. But realistically, I'm probably getting 1 gold when I buy a friend. I'm gonna take the damage. We have non-weapon items, jungle ruins, or spear change. I feel like I'm about to go to the jungle ruins and get less than 3 spear change, but I just never remember what's in this event. 1 XP, max health. If you're Vanessa, gain a small item. Let's do it. That's pretty alright. I mean, as soon as I get a second ammo item, it's pretty alright. For now, it's kind of shit. I'm gonna take the income here. Vanessas tend to be pretty poor, and I really value getting this going. Boyer will fuck me up. I've learned that lesson off camera, that I should just never, ever fight Boyer. Coconut Crab is not gonna have anything good for me. So I'll go with Tent City Mare for a higher possible payout, and also, honestly, for an easier fight. Augmented weaponry would be insane in Pig if he had this sort of strategy, but in Vanessa, I'm not sure I even want it. I'd much rather getting one of his larger items to sell at silver value. I suppose Sharpening Stone is also alright. Definitely the skills and the scrap are the worst hits. Very clear top half, bottom half.
Pathetic. As spineless.
Well, I guess that's the best of the worst. Small items for sure, though.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind
Yeah.
is highly concentrated.
Do I roll without buying the silencer? No. Do I buy the hand axe? Also no. I don't know, the silencer's actually pretty garbage. If I buy this and roll, that's 5, it leaves me with 6. I can buy anything short of silver weapons. Kind of wouldn't mind getting silver weapons. The silencer could be the reason I win a fight. Like, it's just a lot of damage on those shark claws. I'm gonna buy it. I don't like it at all, but I'm gonna buy it. Ugh, shit. Those are not the small items I want. Like, Clamora is traditionally good, but not if I'm just trying to kill people instantly. Is there a way I bail on this strategy? Yes. I could theoretically find a variety of things like the submarine or the multicast boat. I believe the multicast boat does want a friend, so the pet rock would be relevant still. And whatever I'm doing will be better if I win my next fight. I can't in good conscience buy these items. They're just terrible for me. Haste, skills, health, toughness, and shield items. Disgusting. I'm gonna take a free haste item rather than buying something that's probably... Like, I'm probably just gonna go here and leave. A haste item is usually better. Hey, Jellyfish, what's up? Do I beat most Vanessas? No, but I do beat some Vanessas, and that's not terrible. I've definitely had a worse day 2 builds on every character than this. Iron sharpens iron, so I'm still above them. They have burn, but nothing to use it on. This shovel is probably a lot worse than the silenced. Okay, we went, cool. They run out of ammo pretty fast. My build's much better at this point in the game. They have nothing going on, but honestly, the shovel gives me more confidence for their future than mine. They also appear to have less income than me, so maybe not.
You fall like a boulder. Ah. Place to store
Loot
the rest
items.
of the
If I had bought the
tyrant's
rock, oh, I've got a friend. 3 damage is garbage. I'm gonna take 4 loot items, which can potentially give me very meaningful ammo increases. I've got an experience, so that's nice. Well, that's a lot of experience, but not actually what I'm looking for. Abandoned chest, spare change, medium, and large. I feel like all the large items I would build around are just not very good at bronze tier. My gut's telling me you take the gold and XP and you don't waste all your resources on a bad shop. Max health, I'm gonna take items.
A friend. I mean, a customer.
Okay, so first we're gonna toss the experience, get this out of the way. Toss the other experience. We can move all this to the side because there's like the smallest chance some of this stuff will be relevant. So the katana is better with the silencer, but it's 4 gold for, like, frankly, a not very good weapon. I definitely want the frag grenade for 2 gold with the cannonball going unused. But I'm gonna roll at this point, I think. The katana would be 16 damage, twice the speed of this. And the scaling here really doesn't matter. But this is also a one-size item that's just easy to keep in the build. I don't think I care about upgrading you, but bayonet's pretty alright. Well, actually, it's kind of terrible. But it is damage, and it is fitting on my board in recursive damage, so it's gonna help. Do I beat Scout Trooper? I have 50, 100, basically 200 damage that goes away, and then I'll have Shark Claws, Sunder, Bayonet going off every 4 seconds. It's pretty close, to be honest. Recursive damage is about 70 every 4 seconds. I think I beat Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper is one of those fights where I just don't have a great feel for the math of it yet, because, like, he does hit you pretty damn hard for a little while. Like, the bolas go through, and then he's gonna drop off a cliff, but, like, it's so much damage right off the bat. The bolas go through around the point in time that you're dying on anyone who's not super defensive. So, was I right? Do I win? No, not even close. Actually, it's very close. I was 1 second off from the next damage increment that kills him. I got most, if not all, of the gold, so at least I'm not crippled, and I've taken a lot of experience events, but, I'm never buying a bronze double barrel. It'll be a cold day in hell. Those snappers can get upgraded, but they're silver. Burn 7 is nothing to sneeze at, even if you're just trying to kill somebody. It just doesn't feel good. Well, bolas and frag is definitely something.
Now
It's 2 gold to pick up a
will
bolas, and I'm going
inspire
to,
the
even though it's
crew.
not particularly strong right now. And I feel like I'm in a massive hole having missed that experience, so I'm not going to be leveling up in time for... Oh, I will still level up in time for the fight because of all the other shit I've taken. That's good. What medium items could I even get at silver tier that this build cares about? That's a huge part of the issue. I think I look for silver tier skills. If I can find like iron sharpens iron, that's pretty good. Leftmost item gains burn 2. Well, I guess that means I'm taking hotspot or I'm passing. It is not 0 damage, and it opens up synergies later.
To be filled.
I still have a friend. I'm gonna take the loot items, again, trying to get plus ammo. Hey, we got it. Even though it's technically better, not even technically, right now it's massively better on the frag. I feel strong right now. I'm gonna build for later game power. Toss the pelt, toss this. Put this on my board. You can come down too, jellyfish. I just don't have anything else going on. Don't want to sell these yet. And I don't want to sell the wings yet. I'm pretty sure we kill a lot of dualies before they do anything. We're still nowhere near like the foundations of a good build, but in terms of pushing damage, we're still ahead of curve for what people usually have as defenses. The incorrectly positioned Brick Buddy is not going to come close, and like he does have a decent amount of burn, but it won't matter. He's going to be dead far before that all goes through. I'm actually surprised he's lived this long.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use.
All right, what does day 4 hold for us? Can we get to something that looks like a real build? Looks like we're going to be selling small items, which is not usually that great. Yeah, that's about right. Knife is very good. Do I have enough items? Well, I mean, the jellyfish is basically nothing, so the hand axe has to be better.
That suits you.
And it's only a 1 gold opportunity cost, so it's hard to say no. Sell weapons or take 3 gold. Weapons can be huge hits still. Those aren't it. Do I roll? I have some random garbage I can sell. This opens me up to some, like, not irrelevant upgrades. Yeah, that's 10 more damage on the bayonet, 30 more damage, sorry, 40 more damage on the bolas. I'm glad I rolled that. It's all of my money, but I think it secures me my 4th win and gets me through a couple more days with actual high power level. I think we go for Blood Reef Raider, and if we're not terribly unlucky, it's gonna give us something relevant to our build. It's hard to miss. The gold is one of the weaker things. The shield potion is the worst thing. Cannonball upgrade's fine. Silver revolver's fine. Powder flask is great. Crow's Nest gold is obviously the biggest win. Ammo stash is okay. The weapon scalers are fine. Small weaponry being the best among them. And it looks like we do not quite get through all of its health just yet. But we get there eventually with our scaling and our melee weapons. I was a little bit worried at first.
Was that even a battle?
God, that's
Maybe a
miserable.
skirmish.
Just 4 gold. Get a small item, get gumballs, small and large items. Small are my important items and large are my ways to bail on the build, so let's see what he's got. I don't have the gold to buy any large things after a reroll, so I'm just going to bail, I think. A large silver item would run me 12, right? 6 for bronze, 12 for silver. So if I reroll, I have to sell 9. About 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exactly. So if I do see a silver ship, I can buy it. Bronze Crow's Nest, the exact amount where it's just a trap and it ruins me, I think. I think the correct thing to do is be like, no, I'll just buy a silver one later. Why would I waste my time? Because odds are that by the time I see a second Crow's Nest, it would be showing up as silver or even gold if I weren't holding it down to a bronze upgrade to silver by having one in my inventory. Yeah, no, if it were silver, I'd sell everything for it, but not at bronze. And I can't afford anything, so I'm gonna get a weapon. It's 2 gold. Get me too upset with it.
Place to store the rest of the
Upgrade your
tyrant's gold.
leftmost weapon. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
So we're pretty good on damage. If the guy has Arms Dealer as his starting skill, I just lose. Arms Dealer is the one egregious balance outlier in the game to me. Everything else I could see not getting nerfed. Thankfully, he doesn't have Arms Dealer, because Arms Dealer is just comically out of line with the rest of starting skills. Yeah, that's about how I thought this would be going. All right. Get through the pig. 4 wins secured. We're not losing rank. We're getting at least 1 chest. 999 gold bug. Love that.
Predictable. You move in
We have bronze tier junk, haste and charge, aquatic item. I mean, it'd be funny if you fish up a boat, but I'm gonna go for bronze tier junk items because it can fish up. Ammo increases, damage increases.
Just a matter of finding it.
Huh. That's entirely unnecessary. I would like to put this on something now, but honestly, I don't have anything to put it on. I definitely want the runic axe. The rest of this I won't be buying. I obviously want the eagle talisman. I guess I'm gonna take the upgrade and hold it for repeater. Or until I have to sell it at least.
Now this
Very weird to do
will
that.
Inspire the crew.
We did not get powder, unfortunate. We will take crit chance, although we might not be selling it immediately. We will sell the damage immediately, although we have to sort out our inventory. We aren't using this, we are selling this immediately. That's just gold. There's no way we go into burn or poison. There's no reason to sell those yet, to be honest, but there's no way they're ever going to be relevant if our build's going to work. Do we want a stinger? It's 9 seconds. We really don't. Plus 3 damage and plus 3 damage to a specific thing. 1 gold for a 20 max health? Can't see it mattering. I'm going to continue stacking damage here. I'm going to hold the crit chance for a while. I'm going to sell the damage. I'm still feeling strong for this day. I'm going to take the economy again, just make sure I can buy things in future days. And we crush a Gorgon Noble. That's no problem. Which is good, because we need to make up for lost experience with that travesty on Scout Trooper earlier. I only really care about Petrifying Gaze and then whatever the highest gold options are. The EXP is fine. Otherwise, I want a middle idol or Petrifying Gaze. I suppose Basilisk Fang is probably equivalent, yeah. Just like not Spider, not Black Rose, and especially not Poison skills.
The mouse.
Honestly, even Paralytic Poison could be useful at some point.
Over already.
Yeah, that's fine. That's one of the higher gold options. Non-weapon, work at the docks. I'll be taking some random items.
Let's chat.
A gold katana. That's a substantial upgrade from the trash I previously passed on, but honestly, how do I fit it on my board in a way that improves my damage? Like, it's not hard to be better than the silencer, but the switchblade is actually so slow I don't even care about its existence. Is there something bad enough that I can toss? Oh, you know what? This grenade is similar to the bolas in power right now. I can put one of these in my bank, take the silencer off, and buy a katana. That's all of my gold. For an item I don't even want in my endgame build, I can't do that. Upgrade a silencer for 2. That's a more tolerable price for temporary power.
The quicker the fight.
Ammo item or garbage. Wish I'd taken the 2 XP in retrospect.
Enjoy your purchase.
Non-weapons do have things I care about, but right now, I don't think so. It's really just a silver plus crow's nest, which I can't afford. I mean, I can afford it, I just don't want to. I'd be rolling for silver crow's nest with nothing going for me. I'm gonna take the EXP and gold. Jealous of this guy.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
All right, she has hard shell, iron sharpens iron. Whoa, you're going weather glass with like nothing to force it, like no bonuses? That's very unusual. Also, what is this scale? And why is everything frozen? How dare you? Wait, why is it scaling so much? I'm just gonna go ahead and edit out my past self failing to understand how turtle shell works and being baffled by how much shield just got generated. I'm gonna check large items, see if I can't find a good crow's nest.
Trade boulders.
There is a silver submarine, but I have no method of scaling, really. Yeah, submarine's really not the first part of a build change, is it? This will eventually, I mean, pretty much immediately be more valuable than not buying it. So I'm gonna take it before I reroll.
Hope it pleases you.
Bronze crow's nest here to rub it in my face, I see. I can make flagship with tool, ammo, property, and friend for 1 multicast each. Without a harpoon gun, that's really hard to get lifesteal from the crow's nest, which would be a way to bail. I have no pet rocks, no friends of any kind other than the one basically completely useless jellyfish. So I'm having a really hard time seeing this getting above multicast 2, which makes it basically unusable currently. I feel like not buying anything at the store has to be a mistake, but I'm just not seeing the play. All right, we're leaving. Change, Bazaar, and weapons. We've got to scale somehow. Not off those items. Or these. Oh, it's the Vanessa roller coaster. You just ask if the shop can help you, and the answer is frequently no. Oh, that's just Vanessa, isn't it? You go to the shop and then you lose 3 gold and nothing happens. That's why I'm so prone to taking 2 experience, 1 gold over bad shops. It's because I just know I'm gonna spend 3 gold and get fucking nothing at the shop. I don't know I have the experience to kill a loan shark, to be honest. And failing to kill the loan shark seems pretty catastrophic. Loan shark only has around 1650 HP. With most of that being handled by the knife, I think we can take him. I could be wrong, but I think we've got him. Let's see how incorrect or correct it turns out I am. There's an argument that I should have sold my crit gloves or whatever they are in my inventory before this. Well, we got ahead at first, but now we're out of ammo on bolas and frag grenade. And he is scaled up, and that shark's going to kill me on the next hit. Not that it got to. Okay, that was really, really close, but my gut was right.
Waste of gunpowder.
It's income. I can't be upset about it. Toss this, pick up the ATM. Upgrade leftmost weapon. We're all in on it. We have one thing going for us. Non-weapon items can get me something valuable.
Deals, not war.
Man, I really wish you'd been the gold item and not the star chart. All right, first of all, we're never using the ATM. Blasphemous Fane is 3 seconds for 10 damage. With lifesteal. Doesn't really matter. It's 8 damage less, but meaningfully faster. I'm gonna toss this for Basilisk Fang. I'm gonna pick up Vanessa's amulet, even though it's not going on my board. And I think Star Chart's a trap, where I spend all my money and I don't even get a workable build out of it. Life Preserver's cool, but there's no way it ever works in my build. We're gonna go to middle, and the middle might have something for us. Look, she has a chance at a yo-yo. That's the best she can do. What else do you have? Nothing? Yeah, that's Vanessa, all right. I need room to dig something up. I have a no crit chance on board, huh? I'm gonna toss the wings, and I'm gonna toss the agility boots, even though it, like, doesn't feel good. I'm gonna hold on to the eagle talisman, because I don't want to put it on anything other than a repeater with how bad my crit chance currently is. And I'm probably gonna go lose to a Vanessa real quick, but I definitely can beat Vanessa's. Of all the classes, I would say that this is like tied for Dooley to be most likely for me to win. Pig, I would have no confidence at all. He's got a repeater and a knife. His crit chance is in the dumpster just like mine. I think having a bronze crow's nest instead of 3 weapons is catastrophically wrong, but he does have a coral for 130 in what might be a battle of attrition where I run out of tools to attrition with. He's also pretty low on tools. Wait, no, I've got him. Coral's just a bit too slow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you can have a coral and a crow's nest on the same board. This doesn't, like maybe you can, but not that board.
Without a blade.
And that's been my experience with bronze crow's nest, is it just doesn't do enough. I can check skills. Is crow's nest a vehicle? I don't think so. It's like part of a vehicle. I think it's just a property. I have to look up the wiki, 1 second. Yeah, crow's nest is an aquatic property. It's not a vehicle, it's just part of one. So I can get a weapon or I can go to sell skills. Sell skills can give me damage, it can matter. And it can also just like turn the build online completely. 8 damage on everything is not enough to convince me to stay here. 3% crit for 3 is probably the best I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna roll and hope for better. Poison, wait, do I have starting poison? No, I thought I did. I have starting burn. Plus 10% crit chance on my rightmost item. All right, that's something. Let's get over here.
Rabid beast. Be its master.
The hold can't hold this.
And yeah, it keeps the crit chance even with the silencer in that position. And I guess we're gonna go see the small items. Cannonball's still good, bolas are still good, bayonet's still good. Honestly, any item on my board that Andy upgrades is a big deal. Like, I know I can't get knives anymore, but still, cannonball's big, grenades, bolas. The counterpoint is that Bazaar is not going to, I'm gonna go to Bazaar. And specifically, I want 3 small items. Give me the yo-yo. I mean, honestly, that's better than a lot of shit on my board. I'm going to figure out who's the worst. Probably this axe, honestly. Plus 3 damage is super minor. Having a thing that goes off faster for more is better. I'm gonna toss the axe, put this on my board. Concealed dagger is good for farming gold, but if a fight goes long enough to benefit from concealed dagger, I'm probably having problems. And I did that in the wrong order, so now I have to sell something. Oh, I dug up a camera, apparently. I'm never putting this camera on my board. I know it's a great card, but it just doesn't jive with what I'm trying to do. And I'm pretty sure we killed Chili Charles. I can get some CDR, doesn't really matter. Toss the regen, that should just be sold immediately. The CDR on Shark Claws is actually sort of relevant, like not tremendously, but sort of. That feel when the bird has notably less sharp claws than I do. Oh, these are the same speed. They basically are. I should probably have the shark claws to the left so that they buff these when they go off. Oh wait, because it's faster, it doesn't even matter, it just works. That tiny CDR I got earlier from Curio just fixes it.
See that plank?
That's a lot more than tiny CDR now. I think we take that every single time, yep. We're very happy with 10 damage and 5% crit. Gold tier items, huh? Well, back in the day, this would have been an easy swashbuckle. Ports. This is a tough decision. If I take port, I'm losing silencer probably, bayonet probably, and this. In exchange, I'm getting unlimited ammo. Oh, I can get rid of the cannonball as well. So I can probably put back. I didn't want to go port, but I think it's more likely I go 10 wins taking a port right now than it is that I don't see port winning in-game mirrors is the problem. I think these shark claws are gonna be on our board for a while still. The cannonball is likely becoming a Vanessa's amulet. That's not even true. What are my weakest cards on this board? This is worth 20 damage, this is worth 43, this is worth 34. The cannonball is completely irrelevant at this point. So I would be taking off Silencer, Basilisk Fang, Cannonball to get infinite ammo on these. And now I'm trying to kill people in a much slower game that doesn't feel like an in-game plan. But these were never part of an in-game plan to begin with, so it'll at least maybe get me through today. Alright, toss these because they're not weapons. I want to hold weapons if I can. I'm going to sell the feather. As much as I hate it, I'm going to hold the Eagle Talus, and I can still hold it for a little while longer. I'm going to take the port. Why did I have that on my rightmost? For crit chance. It's fine the way it is. It's technically better like this, if incredibly marginally. I'm gonna roll, even though I know it's only gonna cause me hatred. Now we have the decision to make, because that's why I was rolling. I was like, I think Crow's Nest at gold is just so much better than this, but I couldn't skip this assuming I would hit Crow's Nest. There's so much I could have got. Wait, I can drop these two, which hurts because I did just buff them for Crow's Nest, and just use unlimited ammo Crow's Nest as the entire build. Does that work? 200, 100, it's 400 damage very quickly, almost always critting. And I've also got random gold claws. Honestly, let's do it. I think I keep the friend. There's a part of me that wants to sell this now to double the gold I get off of the cove. It's so much more likely to matter in this regard, so I'm going to. The jellyfish matters, the concealed weapon, nope, same thing. Toss the cove now so that I can afford the Crow's Nest. I was not expecting to put both on my board, but now that I've got this, we're looking at much more functional crit numbers to trigger this knife, which now has infinite ammo, by the way. All right, we have something resembling a build. If we find another gold thing we can't upgrade, chocolate bars are garbage, we'll take a non-weapon item for economy. Hey, that's 4 gold, I'll take it. And another build you could have been my build around, but not today. Let's see if Crow's Nest plus port can get us through some fights. My damage numbers are very high. He's a poison build without any real healing, but he also has starting freeze, which is catastrophic sometimes. No, he cannot get through this. Holy shit. It wasn't even close. Okay, I'm happy with the port Crow's Nest combo. It wasn't at all what I planned to do, but it'll get us somewhere.
You move in
Hopefully 10
lines.
wins. Haste item, chocolate bars, weapons. This is never my final weapon, right? No, my final weapon is I cut one of these and the claws for a repeater. That's just very obviously my final weapon. And repeaters are very much available. So why would I go anywhere else? Even if I miss, I can still get upgrades. Oh, I can also get other spicy things, can't I? I mean, sniper rifle's not it. It's 10 seconds. It's just like absolutely positively never happening unless you have only one weapon. It was a sick build. I'm sad it was my first build and not a much later build, but it's still a cool item. Double barrel has 90 damage times 2, which is slightly better than what it's competing with right now. Well, it does actually improve more than that even, because at 3 attack speed with multicast, it's generating meaningfully more burn. I know burn shit and not doing a lot in this build, but still. Oh, I don't want this rightmost. I actually already have 100% crit there, so I want the Bola's rightmost. And that gets it to 91, and then these don't need to crit, and I need other things to crit for them. So I can get more damage, like meaningfully more damage, I think, out of the shotgun. Because this 72 plus 94 versus what's actually 12 plus 90, 102. So I'm up 8 and 30. I'm up 38 damage and 2 burn. That can't be worth 16 gold, can it? Well, when you crit, that 38 becomes 72. And then that doesn't account for the fact that this is a faster weapon as well. I think it's worth. And then we slam the Eagle Talisman onto it if we don't have full crit, which we probably won't. Apparently we dug up a memory card at some point. Well, it's not a weapon. I'm gonna buy this. And I'm gonna roll before I make decisions, because this could still change things. It did not. And I'm gonna keep going until we get to a fight. No reason to think too hard now. Small aquatic temporary boost. I'm actually gonna take temporary boost and spend the gold for damage to make sure I win. We're gonna sell the weather glass and get plus 20 damage for the rest of the day. And now it's time for the decision. All right. I'm gonna put the Eagle Talisman on the shotgun, put the shotgun all the way to the right, put the throwing knife in the middle. So I think the crit chance here is actually the most valuable thing. I don't think the burn really matters very much. I think it's just roll damage and crit chance that I need to care about. And because this has the highest crit chance at 100, I put this one in as the last one. It's also just the best damage out of the lot of options I have. And I actually feel kind of okay. 95% and 106% crit chance. 81 on the diamond throwing knives with 6 ammo, constantly being refilled. Everything's infinite ammo. It's jank. It's not like tremendously powerful, but it's definitely powerful enough. Let's go test it on Wandering Shoal. He would definitely scale up to be a problem over time with Pufferfish, but I don't suspect that's actually going to happen, is it? No. Oh, that was a lot. That dumped a lot of knives on those first triggers, didn't it? Because we have 3 crits it goes off of. Yeah.
It's over.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this suddenly.
We barely got our flags up.
Ammo item, your weapons have plus 7 damage. I'm gonna take plus 7 damage. I'm gonna check items, I believe. Vehicles are out of the question, really. You're not, oh, it's the port. It's not the boat pictured. The boat is at the port. The unimpressive background of the card is actually what you're getting. All right, JJ, what do you have for me?
A friend. I mean, a customer.
There's no way any of that ever sees use. A different boat. Afraid not. Don't see how I'm ever fishing that in my stash.
Goods.
Medium items, if I get a swashbuckle, it's not even good enough right now. Weapon skills it is. What can we find here? Plus 8 damage to everything, plus 3% crit, plus 12 damage my leftmost weapon. Wow, those really are not very impressive, are they? I think it's the left-handed. That's plus 24 damage every time a grenade goes off versus like very negligible crit chance. And the crit chance is something that can become useless in time. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage. I feel like both of these are pretty minor, and I feel like this dually is incredibly dead. He's already died. He's at 3 wins, and he's used his cheat death, so presumably this ghost is not in a great spot. He did beat Bloodsail Raider, though. He will be slowing me down. What's the build do? Does it just scale up a damage core? I'll never know. It does make sense to me that he was on his last life, given that fight.
Red, but I don't use paint.
Health, toughness, and shield is not it. Man, none of those are it. What did we dig up? Pepper grinder. Burn 1, 7 seconds. Nah, I'm afraid not. We also got a sleeping potion. I'm not sure that I had either of these a second ago. What? Maybe I'm just really dumb. I must have gotten it from something, but I have no idea what. Slow 2 items for 8 seconds is kind of a lot, but sadly not for us. I feel like I'm not able to afford buying experience. I'm gonna get a small non-weapon item just to sell it. That's a lot of gold. We need to sort out what's getting sold, and really anything that's not a weapon is free game. Look at the poppers. Large items are pretty relevant upgrades. That's not true, actually. It's 5% crit, 19% crit for 24 gold, and the port does almost nothing. Not literally nothing. The knife dumps pretty fast, but I'm gonna do it. This build only works if I don't have a repeater, I'm realizing. Once I have a repeater, this doesn't do anything, because like there's not room for it. I've got to replace the shotgun. So I need a very high-powered repeater. I might be better off never finding it and just getting a gold shotgun, or a diamond shotgun, rather. But for now, the Crow's Nest is still an upgrade. I have the money for it. I don't think I'm... Cannonade, huh? The crit chance from Crow's Nest should be dealing more damage presently than Cannonade. I'm not willing to roll for Crow's Nest. Why am I not willing to do that? Because it's so fucking minor. I don't need the crit scaling from Crow's Nest. I just need like 5 blue gumballs. I need to spend this gold on something more important than a minor upgrade to Crow's Nest. Elite Duelists can definitely give us something. Life steal on our weapons is not like the biggest deal, but it would do something for us. As for the rest of this, honestly, your small weapons deal plus 18, your weapons deal plus 6. I'm just here for the skills.
I thought I'd reached the limits.
I'm feeling decent about our ability to deal damage. It's just I'm very worried that other players have far outstripped this. Knife set's not it. Upgrade your leftmost weapon. All right, I'm feeling way better than I was a second ago. That is a substantial jump in damage.
The crew.
Do I even want weapons anymore? A repeater will hurt my damage. It will actually make me deal less damage. I can get a frag grenade. I can find some other one-slot weapon that's somehow better. What the hell do you even do? Adjacent potions have +1 ammo. Wild. The 129 grenade's just not that impressive. There are better things I can have, even if it's just upgrading grenade. I'm willing to roll twice for a chance at a better grenade.
But my weapons crave.
When you use another ammo item, this reloads 1. That doesn't matter at all. All right, what else do we have? Absolutely nothing.
I hope you live long enough.
Andy is definitely the same sort of shop.
Size dilutes the brain. Mind is highly concentrated.
The diamond switchblade is still terrible. 8-second cast time for less damage than my grenade. The haste doesn't matter. Butterfly swords don't matter. I have no huge scaling damage to put on them. Yeah, the odds of me finding an improvement are so low. I need to find like diamond bolas or a specific frag upgrade. And I think I've disconnected again. Nope, we've made it to our fights. I need to sell something before the end. Is this a weapon? It is. Do I have anything that's not a weapon? Yes. All right, grass, you appear to be almost dead. That sounds like I can put you in the ground. All right. What the hell is that skill? When you heal, shield 100. You're very defensive. You've slowed me a lot at the start. I see what you're trying to do. Oh, and you have a freeze. Disgusting. I'm actually going to lose from that slow and freeze. Wait, my damage is infinite. Does he scale? My damage is front-loaded, though. Ah, I definitely lose. That Calambra absolutely won in the fight. Ah, the multicast ship. Wait, the ship's just not nerfed? What? So I'm losing because it's aquatic items have +2 multicast. I thought it was down to +1. I swear to God, I've seen a gold ship do nothing. I've seen a diamond ship get +1 and a diamond ship get +2. I don't understand what the state of shipwreck is supposed to be. I would have won this if it had been nerfed, and is it so I didn't? I don't know if it's a bug or not.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
I'm vulnerable to freeze and stall. I know that. It's just an unfortunate matchup. Let's see if we can't find anything else. I don't have the money to really capitalize on that. The first 5 times you crit charge an item's very good, actually. This means when my port goes off, I have 100% crit for the rest of the fight presently, right? Not on the knives themselves. It's still pretty minor. I think Alacrity is going to transfer to much more burst damage. Alacrity would probably maybe win the previous fight. Can I settle for Alacrity? Is it good enough? Because like the port eating charges on Alacrity kind of sucks. I'm gonna take it. I can see myself rolling, getting nothing, and being furious with myself. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna risk some coin. I don't remember what the options for this are, but I'm willing to take just experience. Yeah, 2 to 4 XP is fine. I'm gonna be looking for... Alright, we don't need weapons anymore. But that's not necessarily true. We could upgrade this, which gives us tremendously more, like, length of burst. The crit damage is... It's wild that I'm not upgrading Crow's Nest here, but I'm not trying to go infinite. I'm trying to get as much damage as I can. Plus 3 max ammo, reloads for 3 ammo. It's notably better now. I'm gonna go after Boss Haro because he can give me damage skills. And there's an argument that I maybe should have just upgraded the grenade. I absolutely understand that. But I can see this mattering, like the situation I was just in that fight, because I was running out of ammo. If I had had more ammo initially, the opening burst might have killed. Katana's not it.
Need to throw some things overboard.
What? I dug up a... Where'd the gold grenade come from? I'm so confused. I'm gonna toss the big knife rack. Pick up the katana. Oh, get a small ammo item from any hero. I just didn't read this part. I'm very stupid. I'm glad I had room for it. And now I can get diamond ones, you say. Need to remember to make that work. I don't think the shovel matters anymore, to be honest. I think a yo-yo at this point isn't... yo-yo is still pretty good. I don't have tricky reload. But I'm still gonna keep that option there. I'm looking for slow skills, because if I find one that triggers on burn, it does something. When you slow, haste a vehicle for 2 seconds. First time you use a large item, slow 2 items for 5 seconds. It's cheap, I can afford to grab it. Gain 3 gold, buy experience, small and medium items. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep buying experience and trying to push to 15 for an enchantment.
There's a rumor going around.
Get a random item. Nah.
You didn't hear it from me, but...
Get a friend, citrus, gain 2 XP. Just keep pushing forward. There's a lot of server lag happening right now. Right, we're at our fight. The katana's never sticking around. We deal a lot more damage than we did last time, but Dooley's gonna absolutely shut us down, like, more or less instantly. We can also kill Dooley's instantly, so it'll be interesting to see who explodes.
Makes this more fun.
Alright. I'm not immediately seeing... There is a freeze trigger. Wait, what? What is this build? I'm sacking burn a little bit. He has 4,000 health, which is a huge problem. I'm getting frozen is the real issue. I don't know what the perpetual... Oh, something's enchanted with haste, or ice, isn't it? I actually don't... Oh, it's just charging Isaac-Work Freezer very quickly, and I don't have that many items? I suppose that's what I lost to. I'm not actually certain what the freeze was being generated from. When I take a random enchantment location, burn effects, you say. Any chance you can make this boat on fire? Interesting. No, it's probably just gonna burn when I use it. There are so many that I think are gonna have some weird adjacency effect or something, and then what it does is just does 13 burn every 6 seconds, yeah. Well, now we know. What did we find? Huh. I mean, it's worse. Is it? This is 150, this is 100. They both have guaranteed crits, basically. No, this is effectively 133 because it's faster, but not that much faster. Okay. At least it's a lot of gold. What weapon can I find? Temporary boost, give me damage. We are once again going to 7 by the look of it. Trade health for power? I can get a weapon if nothing else, and I don't remember what the diamond bow does. You'd think it would tell me, but there's not appearing to be an option. Enchant your leftmost weapon with deadly crit chance. Well, my max HP doesn't matter. So I'm gonna make the knives have 100% crit. Even though that doesn't matter, it doesn't go infinite. It at least does something. Full cost Enforcer, I'm not gonna be able to kill. Wait, is that true? I want Boss Haro for damage scaling anyway.
You're working for me. Let's find out.
Oh hey, it's the bow I didn't take.
tell your bosses.
None of these skills really
They're
seem
gonna pay for
relevant,
this.
but I mean, they're gonna be better than anything else. Kenai and Strength are definitely better than any of his items. Oh, that's not the one.
As a jellyfish.
Well, the boat slows even more now. Aquatic cooldown on the boat versus literally nothing. I'll take the cooldown on the boat, I suppose. Diamond tier skills, 100%. We have, when you freeze, reload an item. Your leftmost weapon has a lifesteal. Okay, when you freeze, reload an item would be cool if I had any method of freezing and I'm about to die. So I'm actually going to take lifesteal. I'm gonna check if it like breaks deadly or anything. It doesn't, so I'm gonna have it like that now, making me a lot more durable in the burst race. We check slow skills. All we're doing is buying skills at this point and seeing if they can keep us alive. I mean, this is a tiny bit of damage. And while every bit counts, 12 gold for almost nothing might be a bridge too far. All right, Shmoo, are we 7 or are we going further?
I may be
Let's see what he's
young,
got.
Captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
The daggers are a lot more threatening than last time. I'm not sure it matters. When you use an ammo, I don't burn 4. He's got a swashbuckle. It looks like he's trying to burn. I don't really know what's happening here. I'm killing him. This feels like it's not a build to me.
Fall like a boulder.
That's what I think of a lot of Vanessa decks. I'm like, oh, hey, you put together what you could. It's okay. I get it. I've been there. I forgot to sell items. And it looks like I'm probably lost the boat item. Unfortunately. I'm very dumb. We have, oh, that's it. Wait, that's not it. This one's it. We're suddenly much, much stronger than we were a second ago. I don't actually need to sell anything. Flashy reloads only gold. Get a small burn item, sell skills. I'm gonna keep going to skills.
This world is full of noise.
I've already got alacrity, buffing it doesn't matter a ton. Upgrading flashy reload legitimately could matter. Everything's critting pretty hard. Oh, that's tool specifically, it doesn't matter. I don't know that reload another item plus 2. I think that is the most useful. Also, quick check, it's the most crit on the right. Oh wait, it doesn't appear to matter. I thought I had a positional crit skill, but I guess not. I think with our ammo count, flashy reload 2 is not a big deal. But I'm gonna buy it just in case I'm wrong about that.
The quicker the fight.
My entire inventory is damage, except for the one friend in case I get the option for that specifically. All right, I'm pretty sure I killed Lord Arkan. I have a lot of damage. I know he has a ton of health, like 6,000. But I need to see that I can kill this so I don't panic when I see Pig. Yeah, that's 4,000 instantly and then immediately finished. Everything's at full ammo. All right, we have a build. We've done something. We're super vulnerable to freeze.
We barely got off.
Unfortunately, I don't have any of those. Plus max ammo no longer matters at all. I'm gonna take an ammo item. Is there any way max ammo ever matters? No, there just isn't. Wow, it's useless. I'm gonna toss this, and I'm gonna toss the knife. I should have tossed the claw to be honest. I should have just like tossed the most expensive ones. I don't know what I'm doing. Max health doesn't matter. Gold tier skills is the only thing here that can improve me, but God of Skills has been improving me a lot recently. I don't freeze. Alacrity is all right if I have nothing else. Got the gold, I'll take better alacrity. Haste slow and cooldown by experience. I'm not 15 yet, so I'm going to buy experience. It doesn't matter, I don't get there anyway. I should have just like checked first. Sell this in case I win. I feel like I can beat a lot of Vanessas right now. I still get wrecked pretty hard by Clamra in a stall deck, and like every stall deck wants Clamra. So that's unfortunate. And in a race, I don't have anything making me particularly fast. But, oh no, we're both lifesteal decks. But I'm better at going off. Oh no, I got something froze. That froze just killed me, I think. It's still going! Oh my god. Stunning Strike just killed me completely.
Each bounty gets us
if it had hit the
closer to
grenade
victory.
instead, I'd have been fine. If it had hit the knife, I just lose. That's Vanessa in a nutshell. Like, even when you get stuff going, it's not strong. It's super vulnerable. Whereas, like, when you get a pig going, you have 20,000 health, and you just laugh when they try to infinite you. That is... God, my frustration with Vanessa is immense, because even when you cobble together something like this, like Double Boat, when the early game economy that you were forced into picking over dead options finally translates into something with all these skills, it's still not even close to guaranteed wins. It feels so precarious. It doesn't feel consistent. And I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm desperately missing something. Because I know there are people out there doing better than me on this character. But also, like, if they're doing better than me with golden poison starting skills, they're playing a different character. It's very much like Dooley cores, where my starting skill completely dictates what way I'm able to play Vanessa, it feels like. You can't really go into pufferfish the same way if your pufferfish is 1/8 the pufferfish of someone else. I say this as someone who has been mangled repeatedly trying to. It's frustrating. I was really hoping I'd be able to put up a second Vanessa video showing off either a different Vanessa strat or getting to 10 wins with the same Vanessa strat. Anyway, enough of me being a sore loser. If you have advice for Vanessa, I'm all ears. But for now, I'm done. I've been Rather Incoherent. Thank you for watching. If you didn't make it this far, like, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. And to everyone supporting me on Patreon and YouTube, thank you so much. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I'll see all of you in the next one.